Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We are back with another American muscle car. This time it's the Scalextric Chevrolet Camaro Z28 Spa 24 Hours 1981 edition. Now, the observant ones out there will notice that I did a Camaro Chevrolet Z28 a few weeks ago. Another one from Scalextric, a beautiful blue one. Today's one is a beautiful, is it like, would you call this lime green? Well, there's two tones of green there and black. And I think it looks very interesting. I love this colour scheme. I don't think I've got any other car with this sort of colour scheme. And it looks good. Now, as I said, this is a muscle car. So as many of you may or may not know already, that American muscle cars from that era were famous for speed. Speed on long straights. But they weren't that good when it came to taking corners. You really had to slow down with these bad boys. And of course, that was all down to weight distribution. These muscle cars had front engines and rear wheel drive, so it basically made it front heavy. And of course, there are other factors that made it great on straights and not so great on corners, such as the tyres and the steering, but we don't need to go into all of that. The most important thing is, how will this handle itself on a slot car track? Well, let's take a look at the wheels. When it comes to replicating realistic wheels and tyres and alloys and treads, Scalextric pretty much nails it. And if you check it out and look carefully, it looks like the rear wheels or tyres are bigger than the front ones. Or is it an illusion? Is the wheel arch just a bit more tighter at the rear than it is at the front? And I'm absolutely loving how Scalextric has done the front. It looks so authentic. I'm loving this. This looks so neat and expertly done. Loving the grille, loving the livery and the two spots there, the spotlights, nice. Loving how dark the paintwork is on the grille. It's a deep, rich black, and then of course you've got that beautiful white lettering overlaid on it. Just looks very effective. Again, loving those spots though, and they've got the covers on them. Very nice. I tell you what, the paintwork on this is decent. Loving that you've got the drivers there with their Belgian flags next to each name. And talking about drivers, loving once again how Scalextric does their drivers. There he is, look. Very nice. Yet again, proof that when it comes to making drivers, even though this isn't an open top or drop top or convertible cabriolet, this is a hard top, normal roofed car, they still put the details in on the driver, and he's got legs. And I've got to say again, I really am liking this colour scheme. Really looks decent. You've got the huge BBL on the top, the Diners Club number 7 there on the roof too. Loving the detail on the rear too. Awesome looking rear lights. Now, according to the case, all lights are functioning, which is cool. Look at the detail here. Decent looking roll cage too. Loving the livery there. The detail on the exhaust pipes, very good. One either side. Quick look on the other side, there's the other exhaust pipe, and everything on this car just looks amazing. Quick look on the hood, or bonnet as we like to call it over here. Again, that lovely colour scheme, the number 7. Yes, love it when Scalextric does this. You have Z28 cut out underneath, nice. It's a Sidewinder, oh well. But anyway, we'll see how the performance is regardless. And yeah, there's the gear. You can just see the top of the motor just there. Decent little treads on the tyres. You've got your door there if you want to make it into a digital car. Yeah. Right, quick check to make sure everything's working as it should be before I take it on the track. And let's just quickly check that the wheels spin perfectly. There's no misalignment or wobbly spinning. Let's go. Oh yes, that looks perfect. Wait a minute, hold on. You know, normally I put sound effects on for skidding and drifting and stuff like that. I didn't put anything there. Listen, this is the real tyres, slot car tyres on this Scalextric model, skidding on the track, making this sound. Listen up. That was real. Wow, who knew these tyres were capable of making that sound? Maybe all slot cars do that and I've never noticed it before. Or maybe it's because I had the microphone really close. It was literally sitting on the track. So we were able to hear real life slot car tyres skidding on the track. Oh my gosh, I love this hobby. Anyway, this was the Scalextric Chevrolet Camaro Z28 Spa 24 hours, the 1981 edition. I bought this one and I was lucky at the time because usually this car will run you around the £50 mark, some places £40. I managed to get this bad boy just over £30 from Amazon. You know, every now and again, Amazon goes crazy and just drops prices, and then the next day it just goes straight back up again. Brand new items. I'm not talking about warehouse or used or refurbished or whatever. Nuh-uh. Amazing.